Peace, peace, collective. I pray y'all are well. I am Roz Goldilocks. Let's get into this read. All right. How y'all doing out there? I need to turn that Five of Cups around. Because you know what? We're not even in that energy. We need a good shuffle. We need a real good shuffle. A real good shuffle. Because you know what, y'all? We are in love, light, peace, passion, exploration. Come on. Okay, hold on. Listen, y'all. Half dressed. Okay? Half dressed is the message. Half dressed. Feeling so rushed, half dressed. Daughter of Wands just came out in this direction. Okay? It's just kind of letting me know, like, we're almost on the move. Okay, Nine of Swords. Okay, I just got a whole bunch of cards fly out, so I'm done. I'm done pulling all the cards that just flew out. Okay, literally. So let's see what came out on the left. The Hanged Man, Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Y'all, once I up the technology, y'all will be able to see my layout, okay? But I really just like to follow how the cards flow. Okay, right side we got the Chariot, Goddess of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Empress, and Two of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. In order to move from this stuck on 222 on my timer, listen. You'll have to excuse me. I have been, and actually you don't, but I have been excited to like get on camera and show my face and do these readings because I feel like I be pulling when I can like mirror, see myself, right? Okay, 248 on the timer. Just kind of excelling in ascension because we're looking at mirror work, because we're calling in our higher selves to our body, mind, body, soul connection. So anyway, back to the read. So Five of Pentacles, Daughter of Wands, turn to the right, and Nine of Swords. Daughter of Wands turned to the right really kind of tells me she wants to get on the move. She knows that she can get on the move, and she will, right? But then with that being the case, we have to remove all of those negative thoughts, that repetitive negative self-talk. The Nine of Swords are those constant 9 things. So write down, I'm hearing write down those 9 things that are constantly on repeat in your head, whether it's take the dog out, take out the trash, clean the bathroom, whatever. Write them all down and reframe them. They're going to get done. You know they are going to get done. You typically do get them done. And if you don't typically get them done, then you will get them done eventually, one by one. Okay? Regardless, Spirit is saying to you also, this is also just repetitive thought about money. Okay? And shifting your thoughts about money. Moving away from, am I going to have the money to buy the groceries for my home? Do I have the money to stop at this place? Do I have the money to enjoy my friends if we go out to eat? Or can I just enjoy a solo trip, a solo date for myself, you know? Okay, so now we're in the Hanged Man, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. this transitional space that you're in of really gaining a closure of that mindset is putting you in a position of, in order to practice it, I have to be in a hanged man position. Yes, there are going to be times where I'm wavering. That's that Two of Swords, where I'm in between, okay, what's logic, what's passion? You know, what is God telling me to do? What do I want to do? What's for the higher good of the collective? What's for, you know, the higher good of my specific ascension in Akashic Record, is what I just heard. Some of you are interested in Akashic Record. I don't know much about Akashic Record. However, what I do know is that it gives you a detailed, you know, layout of your journey, your life journey, your soul's journey. And so maybe that's something that you feel like you need to look into to know which direction you want to take next. And so then we move into that Six of Pentacles. This kind of thinking is also going to, this constant meditation in this hangman position is going to put you in the position of knowing how to balance your resources, who to share them with, who not, and how much is necessary in one area of life versus another, and so forth. Especially with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles really gives home life, and a balance between priority. And sometimes that'll change, right? Especially with kids, when you're looking at that will change depending on their schedules, what their needs are, if one of them is ill, if one of them has, you know, who knows? I don't know. If one of them also is gifted, if one of them, whatever. So what I'm getting at is, with this change of mindset, there's a moving forward to being able to mind your business. Literally, mind your business with your coin, because it's not going to require, and when I say mind your business, I genuinely mean that. Mind the business that pays you. You're going to be blocking out the deceptiveness with this Empress energy of just waiting to see. Because you know what deceptiveness likes? They like something to incite. And it makes me think of gaslighting, but they like something to incite, right? So they like something to make them say, give them a reason to lie. Okay? That's what they like. That's what deception likes. That's what that energy likes. And because you're going to be patient and waiting in this Empress energy, because you are working on something, you are growing a project. All of this is about Pentacles. This is about something helping you to reach a place of divine stability. A soft life, baby. Come on, divine empresses or emperor. Listen, while I understand that we all have a divine masculine and feminine energy, this reading definitely feels like it's more related to a woman. However, whoever you identify as, however you identify, if you're reading this, if you're receiving this right now and it resonates with you, pay attention to this. All this means, if it's resonating with you, is that you are learning to lean more into this divine feminine energy, even as a man, even as transgender, even as non-binary, however you identify. It's teaching you to lean into this divine feminine energy to the point that you're going to feel so balanced within your money, within your thought process. You're going to see, because you're seeing balance in that area in life, all these other areas of life are just coming into more balance, more peace. This stuck, stagnant energy, procrastinating energy, because we're looking at everything else, everybody else, wondering, and not even for real, not even to the extent of like judgment, right? But to the extent of, what am I not doing? And is there something else I need to do? Spirit said, rest. Keep doing what you're doing. What you're doing is enough right now. And I know you're tired, is what I know you're tired. Okay, I'm over here shuffling and the cards trying to like do their own thing. And this clearly wasn't come out. Aquarius, air sign. Okay. Let's see, what about an Aquarius? Money, money, money. Aquarius is be about their money. Hug a tree. 1122. We got this in a previous reading. Intentionally and intuitively manifesting passions that are value aligned and working step by step to achieve them with the help of spirit. Balanced alignment and the crux to achieving while finding rest. I said what I said I was going to do and I did it. I also did it in my time. Again, finding rest. You know, something about Aquarius is that they're very, very diligent. Spirit is kind of asking you, okay, I want you to go with the flow when it comes to the money. Hug a tree. You know, yes, hug a tree. Of course, it helps with grounding energy. It's going to get you out of your head, get you into the present moment so you're not overthinking about what you don't have and thinking instead about what you do have. In divine gratitude. That's what's going to bring you the money, money, money. But let me tell you something. Where money come from? Trees. Y'all better go and hug that tree. Because listen, this intentional marriage that you have with yourself and time. Okay, Spirit has told me to tell you the story that I literally just watched. Mariah Carey on Baby This Is Keke Palmer. Or Baby This Is Keke. She was talking about how she just doesn't believe in time anymore. I love that. Anyway, and we're out of it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.